Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be looking at my top 10/11 perfumes to wear during the winter time. I do these types of videos for perfume, eyeshadow palettes, and nail polish for all of the seasons. So if you have not seen any of my previous videos, I will link them all down below. This is the last video for the winter, and I was going to get this up a little bit ago, but I just never filmed it and it was too busy around the holidays. And I had a few other videos planned after that, so I just never got to it. So we're going to do it now because it is still the winter time and there is still quite a bit of winter left, so I figured I would still get it up. So that is what we are going to be talking about today. If you are new here, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and let's get started. First of all, the people above me decided to start cleaning and God knows what as soon as I started filming, so if you hear anything, that's why. I think they have all hardwood floors, which I don't, so they are super loud whenever they do anything, and I think they were vacuuming, so if you hear any of that, or today is Monday, so the landscapers also do their mowing and everything on Mondays, so if you hear that, that is what that is. Sorry about that. Can't really help it, but it is what it is. Okay, so I was going to do 10 perfumes, but I snuck in one more because it does actually work. I think at least a few of these are duplicates from the fall, and you will see why. But I tried to pull in new ones that I did not talk about before, but I thought it was still okay to have duplicates, so oh well. I'm also going to put the notes up here somewhere for you to see because I'm terrible at describing perfumes. If you have seen any of my other perfume videos, you will understand and you will know what I'm talking about. So I will put all of the notes here so you can read them easier. So the first perfume right here is from Rihanna, and this is Rebel Fleur. I think that's what this is called. Yes, it's Rebel Fleur. I really like the bottle of this one, and I got this at TJ Maxx. I want to do a perfume collection video, but I also want to do a perfume collection from TJ Maxx video, so those will be coming. I also want to do a makeup collection, possibly from TJ Maxx, but I will probably have to go through everything and figure out what I actually got from TJ Maxx and do that separately. But if that's something you would like me to film, then let me know in the comments down below and I'll be sure to get to that. So this one is an EDP, an eau de parfum, and this has tuberose, violet, hibiscus, and then coconut water. I do kind of get the coconut water, but it's mixed with something else, so it's a little bit deeper and not sweet. I would not call this a sweet fragrance, but I also love sweet fragrances, so that's probably why. But I think this is good for the cooler months because it is more of a deep, sexy fragrance, so that is why I pulled it in here, and I'm pretty sure I did not talk about that in the fall video, but oh well if I did. The next one is from Catherine Malandrino. This has a name, but I don't know if that's on here. It's an eau de parfum. It just says Catherine Malandrino on the bottom, so I'm not exactly sure if this does have a name. I'm pretty sure it does, so I will pop that on the screen if it does, but it just says her name on it. So this is one that I did not know that I would like. It's very different than most of the perfumes I own. This is another very sexy fragrance to me. So the notes of this are, oh, this is Style de Paris, or Style de Paris. I have that on in my notebook right here. So apparently I did look it up a while ago. So the notes of this are grapefruit, pear, mandarin at the top, orange blossom, gardenia, violet, and ocean breeze at the middle, and then patchouli at the base. So if you have watched any of my perfume videos, you know that I really like patchouli in fragrances because they do last forever on my skin. And that happens with this. I have bags on the floor and I keep stepping on them. So this one does last a really long time on me. I don't know the smell of patchouli actually, which is super weird considering I have so many fragrances that have patchouli in them, but I don't know the actual smell of patchouli. So I can't say I smell the patchouli because I don't know what that smells like. I don't really get any of the fruity notes in here at all, and there are a lot of them. I mean, maybe the mandarin, but that's pretty much it. But I just think this is a really nice fall and winter fragrance. It is very deep and sexy. I just love this. I've had this for quite a while, and I don't use this as much because it was all the way in the back, so I haven't pulled this in a long time. So maybe I will wear this more now that I am talking about it. The next one here, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my fall video. This is Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo. So this is the original one. Now this one smells a lot different to me than to everybody else. So many other people say this is a sweet fragrance, but I don't think it's sweet at all. I mean, I do kind of get the tonka bean. Normally that makes it more of a sweeter gourmand fragrance, but I don't really get that. It does have toffee and caramel in it, so that's probably why people think it smells sweeter, but I don't really get that. You do kind of get the toffee, but it doesn't smell like a sweet toffee to me. So this is an eau de parfum. The notes of this are green, tiger orchid, toffee, caramel, and patchouli. So I guess I kind of smell the patchouli, and did I say tonka bean? I think I said tonka bean. I don't know why I said that. I don't know, but it smells like toffee. Maybe that's what I was thinking. I don't know why I said tonka bean, but it's not a sweet, sweet one. To me, this is deep and sexy, a night fragrance. This is not sweet at all to my nose. So I always got confused whether I got the right one. Maybe it's a different one. Maybe the eau de toilette is sweeter, but I've seen so many reviews of this, and I'm pretty sure it's the eau de parfum. Like, I'm pretty sure Kathleen Lights loves this fragrance, and me and her have very, very similar perfume preferences, and this one is just not my favorite, and she loves this one. So I don't know if I got a dud or something, or my nose just does not work with this fragrance, but this is a really good fall and winter one as well, because it is deeper and more sexy than sweet and floral. Another one, which I think I've mentioned before, but I am not exactly sure. This is from Salvatore Ferragamo. This is Signorina Misteriosa. This was a limited edition bottle that I got at TJ Maxx. I just love this. I love the little bow on top and the glitter. I really like this fragrance. This is definitely sweeter to my nose than any of the previous ones that I have just talked about, and I just think it's a really great one. This is an eau de parfum. The notes of this are wild blackberries, neroli at the top, orange blossom, tuberose at the middle, and then patchouli and black vanilla at the base. I do smell the vanilla. It is kind of strong on the vanilla, but I do also get the blackberries as well, so that's that fruitiness that you smell, and then there's the patchouli, so it's a little bit deeper than a regular vanilla fragrance. So that is why I think it is a good one for winter, because it is a nice one to wear either at night or during the cooler months, because it does seep into your skin nicely and it's just very warm, and that's why I really like this one. I personally wear fragrances all year round, so I don't really go by this, but if you go by the seasons, then these are good choices. But I think that's a good one for all year round, because it is a little bit sweeter, so you can kind of take it through all of the seasons, but I think it is a good one for fall and winter for the cooler months. The next one is a classic, and everyone loves this one, or a lot of people love this one. This is YSL's Black Opium. I really like the bottle on this one, but I also love perfume bottles, so this one is very sweet. Similar to the Signorina Misteriosa one, but this one has that coffee in it, which makes it a lot different than any other fragrance I have, which is surprising because this one is very, very popular and is not a unique fragrance, but it is unique to my collection. I don't really have any others that smell like this, except my Zara perfume that is supposed to dupe this one. It's the only one that smells like this one to me. So this is an eau de parfum. This has coffee, pink pepper, orange blossom, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, and cedar. So like I said, I really get the coffee and the vanilla. That's really all I smell. In here, it's just like a sweet coffee, like a latte kind of, but not like super, super strong coffee. Like you walk into a coffee shop, not that type of coffee. It's just that hint of coffee, but it's strong enough for you to smell it, but it doesn't smell like straight coffee. Like it doesn't hit you in the face like it's coffee, but it is a nice blend of that and vanilla. So this is definitely sweet. This is a good one for all year round, but I think it is warm enough for the winter months. Let's take this big one back here. This is Marc Jacobs, this is Marc Jacobs Decadence, and this is the original one. I love this packaging so much. And this is the biggest size, I'm pretty sure, and I got this at TJ Maxx. But this one smells like plum. This definitely is more of a mature fragrance, but mature, not like old lady mature, but this is definitely not a little girl or like teenager fragrance like Viva La Juicy is. This is definitely like businesswoman type of scent. That was not English. But that's what it smells like. It smells like plum, which I don't think I have in any of my other perfumes. Like, I don't think any of them have plum. Maybe one, but I would not be able to like pull that out of the bottle and smell that. But this one smells like straight plum. And the notes of this are Italian plum, saffron, and iris at the top, Bulgarian rose, jasmine, and orris root at the middle, and then liquid amber and papyrus root at the base. I do smell the amber too, so it's like plummy amber. Very deep, very sexy, very mature and successful. Maybe that's a better word. This is like successful businesswoman fragrance. So I think of some businesswoman that's about to take over the world, and that is what she smells like, which is not me, but I still like this fragrance, and it is unique to my collection, but it is a perfect fall and winter fragrance. Okay, next up is Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb Midnight. So this is a flanker of Flower Bomb, and this is definitely not as sweet as the original Flower Bomb. This is like a night version of Flower Bomb. This smells more old lady-ish than any of the other ones to my nose, but I'm also very sensitive to that. So the notes of this are blackcurrant, pomegranate at the top, jasmine, peony at the middle, and then vanilla and white musk at the base. So this is very musky, which a lot of times for me, it either smells cologne-y or more mature, like old lady-ish. So this, I guess, is a mix of that. But when it blends into your skin, I think it's a little bit sweeter once it blends in with your body chemistry. At least mine. It isn't as musky, but you do get that black currant. I don't really smell the pomegranate, maybe, but that's definitely not the strongest note in there, but I definitely think this is a sexy night fragrance. It is, like I said, it is more cologne-y and musky, so if you do like fragrances like that, then you are going to like this. This one does not have the lasting power like original Flower Bomb does, but I still think it lasts a while on my skin. Oh, I did not mention that. So Decadence has a very long lasting power, and it's very strong. You do not need to spray much of that at all. Rebel Fleur is not super strong, but strong enough. Same with Jimmy Choo. I only need to spray that maybe once. The Catherine Malandrino one is not very strong, but I think the lasting power is good on me. It seeps into my skin really nicely, and I think it smells even better towards the end of the day, which is surprising. And then the Signorina one is not strong at all, but I still like the scent. I do need to reapply that one. And then the Black Opium one is not strong, but I think the lasting power is decent on me. I don't know. I've never really had many issues with perfumes not lasting on me anyway, but I think that one is probably one of the weakest in the bunch. And since they are winter fragrances, they are better for the warmer months because they are a little bit deeper, and I think they're a little bit stronger than the rest of my perfumes. I keep using fragrances and perfumes, both words. I don't know why I keep on like going back and forth between the two words, but whatever, I just noticed that. Anyway, I just think the winter perfumes, in my opinion, just tend to be stronger than the spring and summer perfumes. Okay, next up is Giorgio Armani C. So this is the original C, and this one is literally just a straight vanilla fragrance. If you like vanilla, then you're probably going to really like this one. This one is an eau de parfum. The notes of this are cassis at the top, freesia, May rose at the middle, vanilla patchouli, ambroxan, and woody notes at the base. So like I said, I really get the vanilla, and the patchouli, I guess it deepens it a bit. I think this one is probably the most versatile out of all of them. I don't think this one is just a winter fragrance. You can definitely wear this all year round because it is just vanilla. But vanilla, to me, is a very warm fragrance. It's not super sweet, but it is sweet enough. So if you like sweeter fragrances, but you still want that warmth and kind of sexiness that most of these winter deeper fragrances have, then this is a really good one. It is a good combination of sexy and sweet. So I just love this one. This is one of my favorites. And then back here, I don't really need to talk about this one much because I'm pretty sure I have talked about this one a million times before, considering this is like, if not my favorite, one of my favorite perfumes ever. This is this is Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One. I love this perfume so much. It's just like ooey gooey goodness. So the notes of this are bergamot and violet at the top, coffee and iris at the middle, and then patchouli and vanilla at the base. So this one, I guess, smells a little bit similar to Black Opium because of that coffee note, but I like this one more. And this is definitely stronger. It has a better lasting power than Black Opium does. So if you like that fragrance, but you want a better one, then this is a good option. It is pretty pricey because it is Dolce & Gabbana, but I love this one. I think I got this on fragrancenet.com or fragrancex.com, possibly, for a really good price. So if you're interested in this one and want to get it as a good price, then check out one of those websites. I love to buy fragrances from them, but this one's just so good. It's one of my favorites. Good for all year round, but I think it is really good for the warmer months. Two more. I have one more from Dolce & Gabbana. This is The One. So this one is very different than The Only One. It is not sweet to me at all. So the notes of this are mandarin, bergamot, lychee, peach at the top, jasmine, lily of the valley, white lily, and plum at the middle, and then vetiver, amber, musk, and vanilla at the base. So now that I know this has plum in it, and after smelling Decadent, I can kind of smell the plum, but it is more of a mix of the vanilla and the plum. Decadent is definitely like a straight plum, but this one has a bunch of other notes that are mixed in with it. I like this one a lot. This is another one that's good all year round, but I think this is better for the winter months because it is a little bit deeper and sexier and warmer. So this is another really good one. I think this one is fairly strong. It has a good lasting power on me, so I definitely would recommend this one. And then last up, this is the newest one to me, and actually, I'm not a huge fan of this fragrance, but it is good for the cooler months. And this is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. So this is a classic. So many people love this, and I really don't like this. This is a blind buy for me because everyone loves it, so I figured I would try it out. And to me, this smells like straight up cologne. I don't think this has any feminine notes to it at all, but that's just me. People seem to love it. People think it's really sexy, but to me, it literally just smells like cologne. So the notes of this are sambac, jasmine, tuberose at the top, almond at the middle, and then tonka bean, coffee, and cocoa at the base. So I don't know about any of that now. See, I just got a sweet note. Whoa. I just got a sweet scent, so now I'm confused. See, that was a little bit sweeter, so I'm confused. That first initial scent smelled just like cologne, and I'm pretty sure I've worn this and I was not a huge fan of this. But now this second smell smells so different. I do get the coffee and the tonka bean. I don't get the cocoa, but I don't think I can ever smell that in a perfume. So now it smells a little bit better. So I don't know what I was smelling. Maybe because it's a rollerball, so it smelled a little bit different when I just smelled it right out of the bottle. But now I actually like it. Weird. Maybe the dry down will be different too. But I think this is definitely more of a sexy fragrance. I mean, like I said, it does smell cologne-y, so it's definitely deeper and warmer than the other ones. But I think it is definitely better for the fall and winter months. It is not a spring and summer perfume. It is way too intense and strong to be a spring or summer fragrance. So that is why I pulled it in here. Everybody loves it. It's not my favorite right now, but smelling it, it could potentially get better. So I don't know what happened the first time, but it definitely cannot compete with Dolce & Gabbana The Only One. That is still my top perfume, maybe top. I do love my Flower Bomb and Flower Bomb Nectar, but those are so much sweeter than The Only One, or it's a different type of sweetness than The Only One, but I still love those more than this one. but I still think it is a really good one for winter. So those are my 11 perfumes that I think would be perfect for the winter months. These are actually the only ones that I think would go for the fall and winter in my entire collection. The rest of my fragrances are so much better for the fall or winter, for the spring or summer, or for all year round, because they are very sweet or more of a floral fragrance. But those are all the perfumes that I wanted to talk about. Let me know down below what your favorite perfumes to wear during the winter are, and if there are any ones that you think I would love. Definitely leave me a comment down below. But that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.